About 10 years ago, I was working in a government facility. I was just collecting trash, going room to room, office to office. I entered one office, just doing my thing, minding my own business. I collected this man's trash. He's sitting at his computer, and he turns to me, and he says, "I envy you, man." I turned to him and I said, "What?" He said, "I envy you, man." I said, "Why?" He said, "I used to be a custodian, and it was the best job I ever had. I loved it." He continued to say that, obviously he's working at a computer. He's subject to office politics. Sure, he makes more money, but it comes at a price. And that's what he explained to me. Ever since then, I have heard those words, "I envy you, man," probably half a dozen times in the past 10 years. I heard it from a paramedic. I've heard it from people with different careers. I've heard it from teachers. Now, I currently work as a custodian full-time for a public school. I'm treated quite well. I make very decent pay with great benefits. And I had to climb the ladder to get that position. I sincerely believe that for people without degrees, that being a custodian is maybe one of the best opportunities out there. That's for people without degrees. Now, I understand that custodian or janitor or whatever you want to call it, cleaner, it's not high status. I don't care about that. I don't care about my status. I care about my inner peace. And in my job, I work second shift. By the time, shortly after I get to work, the teachers are leaving, the students are getting on the bus, and within a few hours, that building I'm in is completely empty. I can work in silence, doing my thing, or I can listen to a podcast or listen to music. It suits me very well. And it's a physical job, of course. So I like that. I like moving around. I'm not one to be stuck at a desk. And I can understand why some of these people who said they envy me say that. It's because maybe they want to move around a bit. Maybe they want to actually get a little exercise throughout their day, go for a walk. And I'm on my feet the whole time, aside from breaks, of course. And, like I said, the position I'm in now, the place I've been working for just over a year and a half, it took some stepping stones to get there. But I'm here now, and I'm very, very grateful. I don't have student debt. I have very little debt that I can pay off right now if I wanted to. Again, the benefits are great. Actually have a pension. So it is my opinion that being a janitor or custodian, whatever you want to call it, is one of the best opportunities out there in jobs without degrees. If you can get over your fear of having a low status job, and maybe you don't have that fear at all, then good for you. Definitely consider getting your foot in the door for being a custodian. And I'll make another video talking about that, how one can do that. And I think because the title of custodian is seen as low status, I think it contributes to why many people don't consider it. But I'm telling you, maybe you should consider it, because I can tell you I'm quite happy doing what I'm doing. As a matter of fact, and I say this absolutely sincerely, and I say this to everyone I talk to, especially my coworkers at the school, I have the best job in the entire school. I have the best job in the entire school. I don't have to deal with the crap that they deal with. I deal with other crap, literal crap. Again, but if you think you can stomach some of that stuff, you have your good days and bad days. That comes with any job or any career. But if you think you can, if you like moving around and you want to keep your inner peace, I would say consider looking into becoming a custodian. Again, I have heard that many, like I said, about half a dozen times from people that they envy me. And they never had really thought about it for a long time. I've been in and out of custodial work for the past 20 years of my life. And I used to work at a grocery store on and off, stocking groceries. And I just like physical labor jobs. And the job I had before the job I have now, I was stocking groceries, and it was good. You meet a lot of people. There's a lot of opportunities that open to you, but I ended up missing custodial work. And so I came back to it and got a job at a public school, and it's turned out so much better for me than I had ever imagined. I can see myself working where I'm at for quite a long time. I'm quite happy where I'm at, and I just wanted to make this video so that maybe you would consider looking into having a career doing custodial work. Just wanted to say that, wanted to get that off my chest. This is a video I've wanted to make for a long time, so this is my first video on my channel. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.